Yo, what's up? Last time I said I beat this level for my 12 Demons of Christmas, but I actually didn't and instead beat Oblivion, which is a slight jump up in difficulty from this, but this level is still hard. If you want to see some of the actual moments I had learning Achelous and just like funny moments, check the start of that video out. There are definitely tons of moments that I enjoyed and like edited. It's more of like an edited completion. This, on the other hand, is the actual Achelous completion with a 12-minute breakdown after the completion, because I want people to like actually go for stuff in the layout list, because this is a sick little thing here. And not a lot of things have been said about this level because 2/3 of the victors are completely unlisted completions of this, and the only other person who has a public completion of this that isn't the verifier wrote literally fucking nothing in the description and gave this level a fat 3 out of 10 enjoyment, so it's kind of understandable. I just want there to be more accessible information on this level because I think it's really cool, okay? But anyways, enough waffle. This is Achelous 100. For real this time. With the word pulverize! Rise! And he fucking dead! I beat that level. Oh my gosh. Yo. Let's go. Achelous 100. I told you I beat it today. Yeah, I saw you got a new best. Oh my gosh. Okay, looky. Alright, difficulty wise, I don't think this is harder than AREDL. I'm just gonna say that. People think it's bloodlust difficulty and I just don't see it. I don't know, I don't know, it could just be me. Maybe I'm like severely underrating this level, but I think it's only like Yandere difficulty at most. Like, I'd place it between like fucking Sonic Wave and like the Yandere. There's no way this is bloodlust difficulty. It's just no fucking way. Very, very fun level. I advise most people to play it. Oh yeah, I think Apollo destroys this level. It's longer, I think it has higher peaks in difficulty, and it's just more consistent in terms of difficulty. Because Achelous is like 18 to 66 and you're fine. I don't know, no, not to glaze or anything. No, I'm just joking. Hope you enjoyed that, and please play these layout list levels, they're very fun. I want to try to beat some more of them this year. Anyways, I'm cutting to the fucking breakdown. It's gonna be a really shitty practice run. This beginning is like complete memory. I can tell you all the like evil clicks as well. This click, these sequence of clicks are hard because it's dependent on this blue orb, so the way I do it is I click it as late as humanly possible so you can go into this and get the best setup. If you hit this one early, you'll hit this pink orb earlier, and you'll end up going too high for the yellow orb in this blue portal, and then you'll just fucking die. So that's just not good. Like that. Like that. You'll die you'll die like that. This miserable. So hit that blue orb late for the best chance of survival. To be honest, this part is just a lot of learning and like knowing when to click and when to hold. And I would try and minimize the amount of clicks you have to do here. This click, the hold into this click here is hard, so just be careful of that. There's only a few hard clicks in this part. Okay, this click is annoying. You want to hit this late, but not too late, because if you hit it too late, you die. You die on the blocks. Like basically like that. You can clip into the block and hit the blue pad like that and die like this. It's miserable. Don't do that. Where I do it, just about when your cube covers the orb, you can click. That's how I indicate it. And the rest of this part's fine, honestly. You can die on this dash orb. It's really funny. After this dash orb, you're thrown into literally the hardest part of the level. And it goes until 44%. And to be honest, there's not really a lot I could say for this part. There are some clicks I can help with, but for the most part, it's just pure skill, because a lot of it is ship straight flying, and just overall ship control. But it does get relatively consistent. I think for this part, it's just working out click time. So I don't know, I just like click on beat. This click is hard, but I just try to go as late as possible. Okay, this part is annoying. There's two ways you can learn this. You could either learn it so that you release early into this wave, so that you hit this green orb in a way so that you skip the next part after. Because there is a black orb here. So you can see there's a black orb. You can skip that entire black orb. I choose to hit it because it's easier. The setup into it's better. So you can do like... That's how I do it. I release... Wait, so I hold until I see my wave hit this corner. And then I let go and then just hit the green orb like in the center, and then that usually gets me to the black orb every time. That is probably how they wanted you to do it. You can hit it in a way that you just like hit this and you skip the black orb completely. Like that. It's up to you, but personally I just hit the black orb. If you're good, you can just react, but that's so much work. This is a buffer. If you click this late, if you click while you're on the little rectangle, click on the little rectangle next to this like block, you can buffer this click. It's quite nice. Well, it's not really a buffer, it's just like a really fast click. You don't want to like wait too long. This blue orb is a buffer. I think that green one's a buffer. Only timing is that black orb. But this section is the hardest part of the level. This ship gave me so much trouble, but when you learn it, it makes sense. I just do like 3 like simple clicks into this green orb, and then you can die to this invisible spike up here. So just remember to aim for the like the lower half here, because you will die there. And then you tap that blue orb. I used to hold it and like feather my way down. That is inconsistent as hell. You tap here and then hold on the spike, on this little flat spike that's your indicated click. And the rest of it is kind of just like recognizing what to do. That black orb's a buffer, don't time it because you'll die in the transition into this UFO and it's really annoying. You can skip this entire black orb, it's really up to you to hit it or not. I hit it in my completion, but I don't really, it's really like not that serious. There's no toggle orb stopping you to do anything in this level, and this is just pure skill. Alright, Dogpole's part. This part is one of the most like learny pieces of shit I had to learn. It's very, very annoying, but when you learn it, it's easy. So I'll tell you everything to worry about. Okay, so this is the timing, everything's a buffer. Well, that pink orb's a buffer. That's just the early timing. This is so annoying, I hate this part. You want consistent setup, just figure out like a consistent idea to identify where you're hitting the orb, and then you figure out the hold and everything else here. That blue orb is a tap, and then you want to wait until react to when you turn into a cube, and then you hit that green orb. Tip for these ships, do not stop clicking. If you stop clicking, there's a chance you just die. And honestly, you might as well just keep clicking because there's a teleportal here anyway, so you won't misalign with anything. This blue orb is very annoying because you can't see where you're meant to go. So you want to look at how much you cover the blue orb. I just wait until my cube covers it. And it's just a consistent indicator for me. Okay, this transition. Just keep in mind if you hit too late, you can hit the big portal and die mid-transition. I've died there before, it's kind of annoying, but you have a massive window to just click early, so just click early, bro. This is the hardest part of, I think this is the hardest part of this section, of Dogpole's section. That mini-wave click is weird. This mini-wave is just weird, but it's like 3 evenly split clicks. So it's just like 1, 2, 3. This part I think is really annoying, like just this section, because it's so easy to choke. I tried to hold and just like hit as early as possible in this orb. Like I want to put some power in it, but not like enough to where you just fly into this bomb spike. It's quite nice because this slope catches you and fixes you back into place. This part is also quite hard, but do know you can click earlier than you think. Like, if you just like buffer this, you can click like, you can just like buffer the yellow orb and hit, like, react to the pink orb. The pink orb is the only timing. This is annoying, right? Because the cue pull is far back. You have to click, you have to like just click early, like as early as possible, but not too early to where you hit the pink orb as a ship and then you die to the cube. Um, I don't really know how. Oh, not as a ship, as a ball. Because you can do that. That's really ugly. So you kind of just have to react. These clicks are very annoying. I've talked about this in my Oblivion video. You kind of have to like hit this second blue orb really late, and also you have like the window here is weirder for me with this orb because the portal is sideways, so you turn gravity earlier than you'd think. But honestly, just do the rule where like if the cube covers the orb and this like if the cube's like centered over the orb, you click. It just works like that. This wave is hard. Don't learn it the way I did and not hold into this. You can freely hold into that. The transition's quite nice. Just follow the orbs here. Do not hold up into this portal. This will kill you. I tried to cheese it by holding up into the teleportal, but just let go, bro. And then boom, you pass the two hardest parts of the level by like 5 nautical miles. This level becomes way easier from here. Well, if you learn it the way I learned it, this part is easy. Literally, this entire thing is just pure skill. I think this wave is the hardest part of this section. You just have to get consistent. Alright, this part, this ship would be really hard if you do it the way that you're meant to. But you can skip this first orb and the second orb, and this entire section just becomes auto. Auto, and then these two clicks are easy because there's nothing really like, it's not very restrictive at all. Okay, this part is annoying to learn. I think it's one of the harder clicks in the level. But the way I did it is you don't hold this yellow orb, you tap it into the yellow portal, and then you can do like one hold click here into the black orb. Like that. And this part, you just click to the beat. Try not to spam too fast because you can get punished by clipping onto the top slope here. And it's not really a good look because then you'll just catapult straight to the bomb. So just try to click on time. Honestly, I think the rest of this part is just like kind of intuitive. Alright, now we enter the final part of the level. This is Tangy's part. This is the ending, 76 to 100. I think this is the easiest part of the level by a lot, because the gaps here are a lot bigger, but because it's at the ending, this is a lot more stressful than you would think. I think the hardest part of this ending is just the ship control in these few clicks. I have no tips for this. This is just pure like skill. But do you know you have way more space to go down here, so you can click harder on this blue portal than you would think. It's very, very nice the way that this creator has done this part. Oh shit, it's Greg. I never noticed that. This grid orb is the hardest part, the biggest choke point I think for this part. It's just a really annoying gap. It's just quite hard. This part's kind of like hard, but you'll get used to it. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, skips. You can skip this second thing here, and it's better because sometimes you can miss this entire block and just die. It's very awkward and annoying, but thankfully the skip is consistent and it's allowed, so do it. This wave is evil, but the gaps here are massive, so don't let this intimidate you when you get here. This is a massive gap, you can easily do this part. It's just like doubles. It's literally just double clicks. This part is learning as hell, but just know they group the clicks in two, so be like ba-bum, ba-bum. It's 2 clicks of 2, and then 4 evenly spaced out clicks into just 3 ulting. It is very easy to fuck up and die here. I thought I'd die here, but I managed to fluke this entire section, which is kind of crazy. Might be one of my best flukes, even though it's like 12%. All of these clicks are hard and reasonable to die to, but when I got here from 0, I thought I beat the level. Because I've just practiced this ending so much. This ending is something you need to practice, even though it is the easiest part of the level, because this is... The creator of this is a genius, and I think this is probably one of my favorite endings I've ever played. This level is stressful, even if it's easy. So you're gonna die here from nerves, and that's what I like in these kind of levels. Then you can just ult here. Before you used to be able to die if you clicked past this point, but the creator fixed it because that is an objectively good decision to make. And you can just ult in this part now. It's really easy. Bang, 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 bang. Bada, bada, bada. Easy. And that's Achelous. This level's not hard, I promise you. It's fine.